Hey guys, welcome to Cooking on the Farm. I am Rachel and today I am going to make some bone broth. This is Monday. On either Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to can it up and then I'm going to make another batch and I'm going to probably not can the second batch for you because I'm also making soup with it. I'm going to do bean and ham soup, which I've never canned before. So if I'm feeling adventurous, I'll can it for you, but if I'm not, I might just do that one by myself. But I will definitely can the bone broth for you. So come on in, let's check out our ingredients. All right, I've got some vinegar, some peppercorns, bay leaf, some chicken bones, all different kinds. I've got a couple ham bones, and I've got some drumsticks here. I've got one onion that has been grilled. I have another onion that is just chopped. I have about 4 carrots and about 4 stalks of celery. So guys, the celery that I'm using is not fresh. This is like super bendy celery. So it does not have to be fresh. Like it can be older, wrinkly celery. All right guys, so I have some leftover bones. I got some ham bones. And this is gonna fill this pot up pretty full. So that's why I kind of run it twice. And I'm not adding any salt because, again, I don't remember how salty these guys were. I think there are about 2 chickens there. There's another one here. So anytime I make a roast chicken or anything like that, I throw my bones in a bag and freeze it. So this right here is just some frozen chicken. Like this is all solid stuff. It is super freezer burnt. And I mean, that's solid frozen. So I am just gonna use that. You're not gonna get the freezer burnt taste, but you're gonna get the breakdown of the meat. So I'm gonna strain all this out and make it a beautiful broth. I'm gonna do about 2 big bay leaves, about probably a tablespoon. There's not an exact measurement on this, guys. For my vinegar, a good blub blub. We're gonna say about a 1/4 cup. All right, I'm gonna move this back to my roaster. I'm gonna fill the whole sucker up with water. I'm gonna bring this, or set it at 350 degrees until it boils. Once it starts boiling, I'll give it kind of a stir, and then I'm just gonna turn it down to about 220, 250, just to keep it kind of rippling a little bit. Stirring it every once in a while, it doesn't matter. And I let my bone broth go for a couple days, guys, because it's breaking down that connective tissue. The vinegar helps pull out like all the marrow that's in the bones. So I do have my roaster on a breaker so that if something does happen, because I do leave my house, I do, go grocery shopping, we sleep with this on. I am just gonna fill this up with water. It's kind of a warmer water, not hot. I've got this pretty much as full as it can go. If you're just doing chicken, you could put some nutmeg, some poultry seasoning, kind of like a Thanksgiving-y seasonings on there, and that would be really, really, really nice. All right, so I have this set between 350, 400. I just wanted to get it to boil. So if you want to crank it all up to, how high yours goes, go for it. I'm gonna leave my lid kind of ajar because it is so full. We're gonna let some of this evaporate and then it kind of intensifies the flavor also. Good morning, y'all. So I just wanted to show you, this has been in here for 24 hours. I have not stirred it this morning, so this is what it looks like first thing in the morning. The heat is set at 250 and I just left it all night. This is when a lot of people pull it and start to use it. But I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna separate the fat. I'm just gonna strain it out and show you in this jar what it looks like today. And then tomorrow I am going to can it and you'll see what it looks like tomorrow. But I give it a good stir in the morning. Kind of talk to it a little bit if you want. The bones are still solid. Like I can pull out, here's a leg. That's the ham bone. It's disintegrating. So this wing is still intact. I'm gonna wait till these start to break down. It's peeling apart, but I want that bone to just break. As soon as I put contact on it, I just want it to break apart. We're just gonna cover it, stir it a couple times throughout the day, and tomorrow when we get home from school, we'll can it. I may add a touch of water just to keep it as full as possible, but we'll see throughout the day. So this is my bone broth. I did end up adding about a tablespoon of salt. Even though I'm going to use this later for gravies and stuff like that, and I can season it later, I just thought it needed a little something, 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 something. I have my little strainer here. Normally I use a bigger strainer, but my bigger strainer was not clean, so we're going to deal with the little baby strainer. So this is a fat separator. I've talked about this before. It has this red plug that keeps kind of the fat from going up and all the juices from going up, and it literally just separates out your fat. It has to sit for a couple minutes. So this one was yesterday. This is one I had in the fridge, and this is today's. So you can see the richness of adding one more day. These veg and skin and stuff is going back in the pot. I'm gonna refill this with water, probably add a little bit more peppercorns, and then run it again and can it with soup on Friday. All right, guys, so I have finished my bone broth. I have pressure canned all of this to be shelf stable. So if you want to learn how to pressure can this, come back. Our next video is how I pressure canned all of this and show you guys how, step by step. I actually have a guest star with me who had never canned before and always wanted to learn how. So I taught her how. And if she can do it, you can do it too. They all sealed, guys. See you next time on Cooking the Farm. God bless y'all. And guys, the celery is super like, all right guys, so, oh, I don't even know if I can get it out. I'm gonna say,
Loves a splash.
well, he's in the splash zone.